Guys, here we go. This is going to be a bi-monthly reading for April 16th through April 30th for my singles out there. I choose to use the Parrot Tarot because of the 4 additional cards in honor of Chiron. So if you're single, either you just got out of a situation or you're holding single since your last relationship. Now, this is in terms of business also, so some of you guys could have just left a job, could have just left a partner, could have just left a marriage, could have just left a family, could have just left a home. There's a lot of action. So I figure this would be like an ascension check for these singles to find out how they're doing in the art of self-love. Now, there's a couple of spectacular things happening. We just had Jupiter go retrograde in its home sign of Sagittarius back on the 10th. And the rest of the month, what do we got? We got Mercury and Venus both moving into Aries. The full moon in Libra at 29 degrees. The sun in Aries at 29 degrees, forming an 11-11 portal. So there's going to be a manifestation of either closure or something new in terms of contracts, promises, partnerships, relationships, teams, people working together, new partners. Okay, and then we have, what do we have? Easter Sunday, Earth Day, and then we have another big one. We have Pluto going retrograde in Capricorn, okay, and then Saturn going retrograde in Capricorn also on the 29th. So it's moving towards a Pluto-Saturn South Node conjunction in which that will be the real dark night of the soul, where everybody's going to be confronted with their greatest fears, their greatest worries, and it's a test. It's a huge test. Okay, so a lot of you guys... oh, I just saw one card that was in there reversed. How weird. There it is. See? It's not supposed to be reversed. I fixed my cards all one way because if it's meant to come out reversed, it will come out reversed. You know, you've seen how the cards flip when I shuffle them. So there's extraordinary things happening in the skies, and it's having extraordinary results here on the earthly plane. Ooh. Oh, there's 3 of them. Ooh, big chunk. Integration. Ooh, my shoulder and my wrist are getting sore. All these downloads have been keeping me tense. That new moon in Aries was like, I want to say horrible, because I had so much energy. I couldn't sleep. I was sore and achy all over. Nose was constantly sniffling. Not that I don't have allergies, but it seemed to be worse. And I've been getting tinnitus like crazy. I see 11-11 all the time, and I see a lot of 7s. This could be, I mean, like 7-7-7-7. I saw like 7-7-7-7 2 times in a row, and immediately after that, and I mean in the span of like 2 minutes, I saw 25, 25, 25, 25, and 7. So I was like, okay, I see you, I see you. And 7-11 keeps coming up quite a bit, as 11-11 does also. Pyramid. I don't know why, but they're telling me, I looked at the cards and I thought, well, it kind of looks like a pyramid. And then my thought after that was there should be something on top. So I was considering, for you singles out there that are wanting to look for love, I was considering pulling a couple of cards for those who are seeking out love. And I will pull that from a different deck, and it appears that they want me to put it here at the top. So I'll pull another couple cards. Ooh, that's a lot. Somebody's getting some huge downloads. God, I want to say, because I kept getting the wish card in several different readings this morning, I feel like the Aquariuses, and you guys might or might not know, all the air signs are getting hit hard with this these planets in Capricorn, and seeing as 2 of them are going retrograde very shortly here, this is I feel like the Capricorns, this can be Capricorns. Why did I say Capricorn? All right, take it as it resonates, guys. The Aquariuses are being hit really hard. There's a huge transformation that's taking place, and they're literally this conjunction in Capricorn is in their 12th house. Okay, so there is a major karmic cycle closing out. God, it's like they're being piñatas and they're getting whacked and whacked and whacked with a metal bat with spikes on it, okay? So if in fact you do know somebody that's an Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising, even their Venus, if their Venus is in Aquarius, I don't know why I said Capricorn, so let me just say maybe it's for Capricorn too, because I don't see any Capricorn cards here, yet it popped into my head. Oh, except for this. So it feels like Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. This can be Taurus rising too, is what I'm hearing. I'm just going to roll with it. Take it as it resonates. Now I'm going to pull a couple of cards from... For those of you looking for love, I feel like I need to... Oh, wow. Okay, that chunk is for you guys. And that one fell on there. So we're going to leave that there. I'm not even going to pull anymore. There's a reason for this, guys. There is a reason for everything. All right, so singles. You guys might have some baggage, or you just got out of a failed relationships. Either that, or... this is the subject of the moment, is past relationships that left you feeling disappointed, or relationships that you left behind that did not make you happy. They didn't serve you. In fact, you served them. Reason why I say that is because the next card is 3 of Pentacles and the Empress. So that previous relationship, you gave and you gave and you gave, and you ran the household. You took care of the kids. You were the one doing all the feminine work. Okay, so you literally had a man-child, or an immature little girl, whichever. Take it as it resonates. This is about energy, not about male or female in physical form. This is energy. So there was somebody you gave a lot to. You may have even given them a child, because we got 2 3s here. Some of you guys may be pregnant right now and may be facing having to take care of this child alone, or you have children that you're going to be taking care of alone. It doesn't matter. When you were in the relationship, you were the primary caregiver anyways, and you took care of this person who was supposed to be an adult but acted as a second child, or was immature. It was like having a child. I don't want you to worry too much, because there's going to be help. Somebody's going to be working with you. either the father will be working with you, or this is going to be somebody outside support, a third party. This can be your friends. This can be like your sister. This can be your best friend. But you're determined to go it alone without this person because the relationship was toxic and they didn't change, so you left. Oh, you could be having some ideas about a business. You could be talking to some people, trying to get something started for yourself, trying to create a legacy because you're full of ideas or you're pregnant. For some of you guys, you could have gotten rid of your past relationship and now you're going to a fertility clinic. Determined to have a child and do this on your own. Okay, next set of cards. 5 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and 8 of Discs. Some of you guys were not happy at work. There's some kind of conflict. Maybe, or maybe you were busy. 5 of Wands is conflict. It's also about inner conflict. Some of you guys may have felt defeated because you couldn't get this person to man up and be an adult. They refused to grow up and insisted on being a child and having you take care of them. So something tells me that they thought that you should be expectant of their needs. Basically, you were the servant in the house. I feel like you were like the barefoot, cooking and cleaning, taking care of all the kids, while this person didn't really do anything to contribute to the household except for whatever they wanted for their personal comfort. So there may have been a fight that you guys weren't happy. Okay, and this may have been like a daily thing because 8 of Pentacles is also about your daily schedule, your work every day. You guys may have fought all the time. And you felt like this person didn't appreciate you. They didn't appreciate you. They didn't recognize everything that you have done. They took it for granted and expected it from you without giving you credit for it. You worked really hard in this relationship to be romantic, to be sensitive. You were very loyal, but there was always constant fighting. And soon it became work. This relationship became work. So some of the things that you're realizing now is that Princess of Wands, you're a badass. You've got a lot of passion and you're ready to jump into a project. This could be a work project. Or this could be you just not wanting to sit still. You want to get up and do something. Or this could be you communicating excitedly to someone else that it's over, that the worst is over, they're gone and out of your life. You also realize that you're not going to stay. Oh, look at that. 21, the World, 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and 2 of Pentacles. So basically, you're very excited that the worst is over. And you're putting the past behind you. You are so glad to shed that skin because it just didn't resonate. Okay, it just wasn't, this person wasn't in your best interest to align with your true self, your higher self. Now that this person is gone, you can be yourself. No more walking on eggshells. Yeah, this person was probably verbally abusive and had you walking on eggshells because you were always in fear that you were going to fight. Yeah. Ugh. God, glad you got rid of that person. Okay. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, and Two of Pentacles. So this person and this relationship is what had been holding you back. This is what had been limiting you this whole entire time. Okay, it was very scary. It was very scary. You lived in fear. You walked on eggshells. You could have been having nightmares of fighting with this person, or this person you might have felt like you were in danger with this person's anger. I don't know why, but I'm getting, yeah, discipline. They were critical. No wonder I kept thinking Capricorn. Capricorn shadow side can be cruel, can be critical. And that's what I'm seeing here is cruel, criticism, nitpicking, blaming, fighting. Wow, yeah, this person warped your world, didn't they? But you found a way to get out of it. Then you have the Two of Discs, Two of Pentacles. This is about change, a balance in finances. So there could be a final wrapping up of any financial ties that you had with this person. You know, when you're with somebody over the years, like you guys buy a couch together, you buy a TV together. So this could be a final splitting up or a divide of the material possessions in the relationship. And if this child, if you are in fact pregnant, this could be their child. So you in fact could be filing some papers, either a TRO or a paternity test, or you're asking for financial support for the child or for the children. There's also a fear here that you can't, that you're unsure if you can take care of the bills by yourself because you had to depend on this person for so long. These came out like this, so I would have to say this is reversed and this is right side up. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, yeah, so for the longest time you're worried about your finances. How are you going to get through? How are you going to live now that you separated your finances and your materials possessions from this person? You're really worried about how you're going to pay your bills. Okay, and nothing's coming in right now. So you're really frustrated. You're afraid to fail. Never fear, guys. Okay, you're also not feeling very motivated. So there's this gloom, this kind of depressive gloom that you're in. You also have the Ten of Swords. Okay, it feels like your life is over. You're trying to pick up the pieces in the wake of this destruction. Leaving this person. I don't know how you guys broke up or how you left them, but I'm glad you got out, because I have a feeling that your physical person was in danger. Then we have the Seven of Swords and the Two of Cups. So, you know, they constantly, anytime you didn't like what was going on and you began listening to yourself and you began to get up to leave or to get away from the argument, they would tell you they loved you in order to keep you there and to keep feeding off your energy. This person was a sucky bitch. Okay, they sucked your energy dry. Okay, and this is a classic narcissist, because they're also telling you they love you. All of a sudden it's like, oh honey, don't go, I love you, when are you gonna make dinner? Kind of like, it feels like narcissist bipolar. Okay, they tried to fool you by telling you that they loved you, and you know, small crumbs of being romantic, some kind of small effort, but it wasn't genuine. This is fake. This is so weird. This is a level of attachment without actual love. This person doesn't love themselves. Whoever you left or were forced to leave, they don't love themselves, so therefore they cannot love you. If they tell you they love you, they are lying to you. This is fake. This is classic narcissism, guys. Okay, Three of Swords is about heartache, It's heartbreak. It's sorrow. They may say that they're sorry, but the classic narcissist, oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. So confirmed once again, when they tell you they love you, they're lying to you, they're betraying you. When they tell you they're sorry, that they tell you they're sorry, I love you, it's bullshit. Don't listen to it, okay? They may have tried to keep you around by showing little romantic things, because we got two of hearts. That is like, you guys could have had a romantic relationship, or this person would try to romance you every time they messed up. But it's not genuine. If you don't love yourself, you can't tell somebody else that you love them. That is not genuine. Okay, so there's a lot of guilt. There's a lot of shame. I don't know if it's you, if you're feeling ashamed that you didn't, why didn't I leave sooner? Sometimes you can't, okay? There was something that was holding you back, keeping you chained. Could have been obligations, could have been financial obligations, could have been that you didn't have a car, and every time you tried to leave in the car, they said, bitch, that's my car. Don't fucking touch my car. That kind of deal. Like I said, classic narcissist. Boy, this person put you through the ringer, didn't they? So it was, for some, it was really hard to make the decision. For some, you made the decision, but you were restrained or limited in some way. There was something holding you back, or they could have physically restrained you after a verbal opposition, after a fight. No, you can't leave me. I love you. Ooh, physical violence, guys. Ugh. It's kind of making my stomach sick. So yeah, some of you guys did suffer mental and physical abuse at the hands of this narcissist. It took everything you can. It took everything in you, every ounce of strength, and you even borrowed some by staring at your children and saying, I love you guys so much. We've got to go. I can't let you grow up in this house like this. Something has to change. And you ended the relationship. But not before trying to change it first. But this person was adamant. They were stubborn. They were emotionally immature. And like I said before, it became a lot of work for you. You were constantly working. You were constantly busy. Never had a moment's rest. When you got to rest, they never let you be comfortable. You had to walk on eggshells. It probably gave you a lot of anxieties, or it gave you a lot of stomach issues. Like I said, my stomach is coming funny right now. It was already funny this morning, but it feels different. There's heat energy there. So yeah, you could have been having stomach issues like ulcers, or had to have your gallbladder taken out, or some kind of physical ailment due to the stress that was lumped and lumped and lumped and lumped on you. It took everything you could not to react, but instead to respond. And your final action was to kill this off. Okay? They could have tried to kill you. They could have... Yeah, guys, I'm getting warm around the neck too. So they could have tried to choke you. They could have tried... that's probably what this restraining is. They probably tried to choke you. Death. Death is transformation. It's transmutation. It's not always a physical death. This could be a spiritual death or a mental death. So it could be at that moment where you felt like you were going to die because he was trying to kill you, was like the end for you. That was the end. Any love that you ever felt for this person, it suddenly came to you like the light bulb went off, okay? The electric lightning came down from the skies with huge thunder and went right through your head as you realized, this person doesn't love me. I need to get out, or they're going to kill me. They're going to hurt me so badly I might not be able to recover and take care of my children. Ugh. I don't like that reading, guys. I am so sorry if this has happened to you. That's just sickening. Prince of Discs, 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Five of Swords and the Mentor of Cups. Yep, somebody's getting schooled. Prince of Discs. It's usually a message about money. It's also reliability. It's a very slow building energy. So what you thought you once had was an illusion. Seven of Swords. It was all a lie. It was nothing but pain. You feel you're ashamed. You're ashamed that you bought into the bullshit. So now you need to seek reliable income in order to take care of your new household, or to get a new household. Or I have a feeling some of you guys went back home to mom, because that's your safe zone. Uranus and Taurus is changes in the home. So you may be pregnant and you may have gone back home seeking the sanctuary of people who actually love you. People who there's no question that they love you. Not necessarily your family, but, you know, home could be your best friend's house. Home could be your favorite beach. Your favorite place to meditate and enjoy nature in order to get a grip. Okay, I apologize for that. Had to take a break for a minute. So it's like you got to look for a job, or you got to look for a new line of finances, because this person used to support you financially, but they used it to assert power and authority over you. Okay, you had to sacrifice that income because it just wasn't in your best interest. They were toxic. They had toxic energy. They used it as a power to hold over you. They used it to hold you back. You didn't have a reliable source of income for yourself, although you knew you can count on it. But you realized that you had to give that up, because you had to give this person up, and that is one of the things that tied you to that. Eventually, you know, you're going to end up going to court and filing for child support, like it said over here. But in the meantime, you had to just get out. It was a matter of safety, personal safety. Okay, Six of Cups. There's somebody coming back from the, like I was saying, you want to go home. There could be somebody who was there for you. Okay, Six of Cups can be soulmate. So you could have walked away from this person and their monetary contributions to the household, and at one point in time, you thought this was your soulmate. So this is like a false twin situation where all of a sudden they betrayed you. They lied to you, they cheated on you, they treated you like crap, and then turned around and said, I love you, in order to keep you stuck, in order to possess you, to own you, and own your energy in the form of resources, okay? You thought that they were your soulmate. And then the Five of Swords comes along. They manipulated you for everything that they could, okay? But you know what's going to happen now, and I've got to read this from the paperwork. The Mentor of Cups came out on this situation. So basically, they're about to get schooled, or you've already begun schooling them. The Mentor of Cups is the voice of water. This is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. This is a spiritual person with a sacred commitment to the sensual. It's the difference between enjoying the finer things in life and sinking into sybaritic excess. That's sensory pleasure overload, or luxuries. Someone's learning about receptivity and reflectiveness, sensuality and sharing, and loving without owning. So you are schooling them now. You do not own me. Take your money and put it where the sun don't shine. I'm leaving you. I thought you were my soulmate, but you only want to manipulate and control me. So yeah, there is an extreme nurturing and healing of our own feelings. So yeah, you're deep in recovery from this relationship that took a lot from you. Okay, so this is for the people that are looking for love, that are still actively, the singles that are actively looking for love. You have been getting downloads recently, and now maybe this is the stunning realizations or information was processing. So let me read through this real quickly. Nice. 10 of Swords. The worst is over. The worst is over. The actual physical part of it is done. Okay. All that's left is how you feel. But you have the Mentor of Cups. Okay. So you are learning from this. You are learning what is good for you, what isn't good for you. You're learning that you did the right thing because you followed your instincts, you followed your heart, you tried, but this situation was, this person was not your soulmate. You were not meant to be with this person, no matter how much they told you they loved you. 9 of Pentacles. A lot of you are living the good life, being single, partying, doing what you want. Okay, doing what you love, doing who you love, and at this point, you are looking for love. So don't be just jumping into it. Just saying, because there's still, if you jump into a relationship right now and give up that time of growth while you're single and have all that energy available, it's only going to wind up in heartbreak. Okay, you're learning a lesson, but you need time to be alone, to take care of your own needs, to not invest any energy into anybody else or anything else except for yourself at this moment. Okay, you need to love yourself as best as you can. And like I said, if you don't, you're going to encounter the same karmic lesson again. Okay, it will end up as baggage. You don't want to carry the baggage with you. Okay, that's why you're learning, or the universe is schooling you through downloads, awakenings, enlightenment, sudden realizations. And then we have the Star, the 4 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. So some of you guys, oh boy, you guys are worried about being alone or being left out in the cold. You're wishing to find that partner that you can commit to, or you're wishing to find the person that you want to marry, or you want to get married. You don't want to be alone. You are never alone, okay? Never. We are all connected. Even though you are not with somebody anymore physically, and this goes for death to the people that have died. It's their physical bodies that have died, okay? Their soul, their internal energy is still present and will still be with you. We are always connected through the mind and through the heart, even when the physical body is not there. Okay, so word of advice, don't look for love. Don't look for somebody to marry you. Work on yourself and keep your energy to yourself. You'd be surprised at the things that you can manifest at this powerful time, especially with that 1111 portal on the full moon in Libra on the 19th. Ooh, look at that. Vivi, fortune, value, wealth. It's abundant. See that? It's 24. There's going to be a balancing manifestation. This is a physical manifestation. Beautiful. My intention is to cultivate appreciation for all that I have and to shift my focus from suffering and lack to gratitude for the abundance that is around me and within me. True abundance is a state of mind, a perspective. When you choose to find appreciation for all that you have and for all that you are, you cultivate an inner environment that allows for and attracts abundance. That which you focus on expands. So by shifting your focus towards gratitude for yourself and all that surrounds you, abundance follows. Okay, guys, I always tell you, it's all about what energy you focus on. You can be the victim or you can be the victor. Welcome to Victory Lane, guys. I'll see you guys next time.